What's up, guys? This is Lemon15. Welcome to Endless Ocean Part 24, I believe this is. And stuff. Susie cream cheese. So, today we are going to learn, I don't know. This is not an educational channel. So yes, we helped the diver who had lost his memory by giving him a photo. I think, what was it, a humpback wrasse that we photographed. And in this episode, let's see what's gonna happen. I already know what's gonna happen, but let's see what's gonna happen. There's this mysterious guitar over here, and this guitar leads to a side quest. This is the most awful commentary, I bet. Whatever. Today is July the 8th, and I realized that I haven't done videos in a while. Well, I've let's see, I don't remember how long ago. The Kirby's Adventure videos were maybe last month, but I've just kind of been busy. Like, this channel hasn't been at the forefront of my mind, but it's still important to me. But I've been busy. My relatives were in town. I graduated high school. I left for performing arts camp for a week, which was really fun. I can't wait to do it again next year. And I've been working on various random projects this summer, I guess. And I've been playing a lot of Zelda Breath of the Wild and various other video games and trying to spend time with my friends. So far, I don't know. I've been fairly successful with that, but not really. So this girl is telepathic, or not telepathic, but you know, she can read minds. That's telepathic, right? Whatever. The shape, the scratches on the top, this is definitely it. Finally, I found you. I spent so long trying to find my father's guitar. I finally got a hint about its location, but then I heard it had been sold to you. Do you mind if I tell you about him? What was your father like? I see. Very interesting. So 20 years ago, his guitar washed ashore in Cicero Strait, and you want us to help you find the pride of Athens because your father was on board, right? I understand. I know how it feels to want to know more about your father. I like how they tie it in with the main story there. So other than this girl and her father and some guitar and a shipwreck, this side quest is not really that interesting, other than the fact that it shares its name with a Christopher Nolan movie. Yeah, I don't know if you're aware, but this side quest is called Memento. And I know my friend Thomas would be happy that I was making a reference to Memento. Speaking of movies, I watched The Book of Henry recently, which was an okay movie. It got really bad reviews, but it was not as bad as, like, critics made it out to be. I didn't think it was perfect. It was not my favorite movie. I think the story was a little... I think, like, they kind of gave up on the story was just not polished. I liked the setting. It had kind of this quirky feeling like it was a Wes Anderson movie in, like, this, like, small town in, like, upstate New York. And the main character was named Henry, and he was, like, this genius kid. But for reasons that I won't spoil, I don't know, the story just kind of was, I don't know, it felt a little bit unsatisfying, but, like, I guess it had a good ending. But it just felt like it had potential to be cool, and, like, it felt like it left us hanging. So I don't know, I went to see that with a couple of friends recently. Yes, we're right on top of the shipwreck, and still we're not doing anything. So let's examine this shipwreck, the pride of Athens. Athens, the city in Greece, like, named after the Greek goddess of wisdom, Athena. speaking of Greek and Roman goddesses, I've been listening to Planetarium by Sufjan Stevens and all the other people that made that album. It's like a collaborative album. But that's another story. It's not really a story, it's just like oh, look at me, I've been listening to music like a normal human being. I hope most human beings have like music that they listen to, because I try to listen to a lot of music every day. It's in pretty bad condition. You might be able to get inside through that hatch. Do you think it will open? Uh-oh. This is Gene Eric. A huge object has just appeared on the ship's sonar. It's the man-eater Thanatos. What's he doing here at a time like this? I think he's making his entrance. You know, I think he's waited for us to be there. Don't let Thanatos get anywhere near Marcia, blah blah blah. I notice that sometimes I have I'm very bad at because I used to have this problem where I started shouting at games because I just got overly frustrated with them, especially when I was very first playing games like Super Mario Bros. 3 that I was terrible at. I would just get louder the more frustrated I was. Now I just have this thing where I'm very nonchalant when I'm playing video games. Besides from the occasional oh come on. I know there's a lot of YouTubers who get more excited when they play video games, but I don't know, I've kind of just the way I've grown up, I guess. I just kind of stay very nonchalant when I'm playing video games, especially when I'm doing this and I'm watching myself play a video game in the past and trying to think of interesting things to say. And unfortunately, a lot of Endless Ocean is going to have to be post-commentary. I'm not sure what to do about that, because post-commentating this game and editing this game and just doing really I don't know, the way I've been doing Endless Ocean recently has kind of been a little bit boring and frustrating. Hello, random shark. Just because I don't know. I mean, I recorded the next 3 episodes just kind of in a long playing session, and I was just trying to get whatever side quests I could accomplished. There are a few side quests that I was trying to accomplish that I could not figure out what I was doing wrong for the life of me, so I feel like I'm going to have to look up a walkthrough later. And that'll be an achievement, because I think that's that'll be the first LP that I've looked up a walkthrough for. Although some LPs that's more forgivable than others. Oh yeah, I totally needed a walkthrough for Super Mario 64. Yay, old suitcase. But just I don't know, just playing this game and then editing it, it's kind of time consuming, and it's just watching a bunch of very low-key swimming around. I mean, there are exciting things like that. But that was, even though that was a dangerous man-eating shark attacking us while we were trying to open a ship, I don't know, just as much as I like this game and as special as it is to me, I'm not sure that it lends itself that well to a Let's Play. But I don't know. I think this Let's Play has been pretty well received. I don't know, it's hard for me to tell. Because my Let's Plays don't get popular right away. It usually takes a while for them to get pretty popular. Anyway, I'm gonna try to focus on what's happening on the game right now. You wanna try playing it? Yeah, there's a musical score. Except it's probably not a musical score if it's just for guitar. When you think of a musical score, I think of a whole orchestra. So we play some generic pop-sounding music on the guitar, and then oh, this song. I've never heard this song before. So yeah, it doesn't even come up with original guitar music. It's just the 9 Ball Island at night music, or 9 Ball Island at evening music. Which admittedly is a nice song, but it's a little bit disappointing if you were expecting original music. And then the music, you can tell that it wasn't the music that he was actually playing, because it continues on even after he stopped. And stuff. So yes. I was going to ask for the guitar back, but I've changed my mind. What? But it was your father's, right? You should have it. You're his daughter. I'm sure he'd want you to. Dad loved the sea more than anything. It would make him so happy to know that his guitar is in the hands of people who love the sea as much as he did. I'll come and visit again if I want to hear my father's song. She'll never come and visit again. EM fins. I'm guessing that's electromagnetic. Excuse me. 2006. That was a good year. Dad, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. We'll meet again. Is that supposed to be the guitar talking, or is that supposed to be what Marzia is thinking when she looks at the guitar? Oh no, but it's just kind of funny. And I like the sunset very much. So, there's a little part here. I was trying to look for the German pottery in the Cicero Strait area, or around the Triton village. And then I went to Valka Castle and got some treasure, and that part I forgot to record, but I think it's just me going around salvaging treasure. So if you want to play this game, you can look up where it is, or you can find it for yourself, but I'll try to tell you where each thing is. So I found the 7th tome. It's in, like, the 7th tome. I found it. These are all treasure requests, or treasure rumors. I found the 7th tome in the library in the back of Valka Castle. I found the lockbox on, like, the top of the little throne in the ballroom. I found the Imperial treasure at the treasure vault at, like, the north end of Valka Castle. So yeah. Yeah, the library is in the King's Chambers. You just, like, salvage on the shelves. And then the treasure chest is just in the treasure vault at the north end of Valka Castle. Ah, look at us. We're getting all these things. We're getting a pillar. I bet this is spread all over the world. Pumpkin. I like that. You just get a pumpkin. Alright, what happened to our diver friend who lost his memory? Oh yes, I totally forgot. Ha, because memory. My friend said that small creatures. My favorites are sea slugs. There are many professional divers who specialize in macro photography. Now, shouldn't that line be micro photography because it's taking pictures of small things? Anyway, looks like we got 15 seconds approximately of this episode left. So thank you everybody for watching, and see you in the next episode, Endless Ocean Blue World, where we'll have some exciting adventures. Peace out and goodbye.